Alright boys, I fixed the hair up a bit more, cut down all the loose trim ends, all that type of stuff, all the split ends of my hair, as you guys been seeing in my previous YouTube Shorts videos and what most people have been complaining about to me in real life about my own hair problems. So you guys don't have to watch this educational entertainment type of video in suffering silence. Anyways, I'm not a fat ass anymore. And no, this video isn't the common type of top 10 ways you can lose weight, the top 10 ways you can lose fat type of videos. No, this video is not that type of video. I'm not one of those type of guys spamming those type of AI brain slop, voice slop type of YouTube videos. This isn't one of those take motivational videos, David Goggins who's gonna carry the boat type of videos either. This isn't one of those David Lade, Trent Twins, me screaming at you type of videos either. This is my story on how I lost 100 pounds, how you can also lose 100 pounds using my own method on how I lost 100 pounds. Even as a young teenager, how I lost it quickly in under months. No science degree explaining to me the optimal hypertrophy type of workout routine. Top 10 optimal hypertrophy mechanics. Like 45 minutes now, say you, of course. No, Mike Minter, I don't have a degree in fitness and science. I do have proof on how I lost weight, as seen previously in my channel thumbnails, and if my editor is going to be putting pictures up here. My progress. There's a regular dude named Amir. I used to have pre-diabetes, used to be 300 pounds. I used to be socially anxious, unconfident. I used to get bullied every single day. I somehow figured out this entire plan and program and how I lost my weight by showing up consistently, like every single day. Believe me, I'm probably like you when you're like starting out your journey wherever you are. I was like spamming looking at David Goggins type of red-pilled alpha male content. Somehow watching that and being more consistent every single day somehow got me to my goals and what I achieved right now in 2026. And honestly, I think that's the reason why a lot of people overcomplicate fitness a lot. Because if a dude like me could be like a young teenager who's like still like growing all that stuff with testosterone building, my bones still growing, used to be obese, socially anxious, all that type of stuff that was happening over to my body, and I was being completely clueless. Like literally like learning as soon as I was like getting on to like learning new, like gaining new like muscle, losing more fat and all that type of stuff in my journey. Building a physique I'm at least like semi proud of right now, because of the fact that I've been kind of like lifting like less so I can post more videos on like YouTube and stuff like that, and obviously I've been bulking lately. Most of you guys can literally get at the same point I am without having to take years or like taking steroids, all that type of stuff, like literally like messing up your morality. So this video is just the backstory origin of how I used to be 300 pounds and how I cut down all the way up to 190 pounds in under 3 years, 5 years time. And also the mindset by also looking at that weird little cringe red pill content that I've also like gathered a bit, but also mainly also just going throughout my own life's experience and my own like proper human being. No gym size, no cringe gym biohacks, no cringe TikTok, Instagram reel. 3 ways I know if I can make you build muscle and lose fat fast. No cold plunge, dopamine, like lowering addictions. Being like a freaking weirdo looking at this type of content, thinking like you're an alpha male, like lying type of guy, just like going out the hallways, like chest up and all that type of stuff. Listening to David Goggins screaming at you type of hard style, Stiz, Trend Twins music. It's real stuff that I've learned, real stuff that I read from books, real stuff that I got from my own hormones from being like a young teenager, being a young guy in general, and stuff that I learned from books, hard training from sports like wrestling, boxing, hard early morning training, and etc. And before I even tell you guys about like my entire like just like plan or type of stuff, because I know you guys are only here for this video for this entire plan and how did I do it? How do I do it? Oh my god, so I'm gonna use AI brain slop so I can get fast forward this video. I need to tell you guys first before you guys import that AI stuff, because you guys are going to like do that type of stuff and put it into like an AI summarizer type of stuff, and then boom, you guys are going to see this. You guys are going to see my origin story first. Back then I was an overweight, lazy, insecure young teenager, and honestly I just felt defeated and lost, and I was depressed. Like imagine being a 12-year-old kid, literally not even in high school yet, being already pre-diabetic. Literally, you're not even in high school yet, didn't even graduate high school yet, and you're already pre-diabetic. Your little blood sugar is literally like so high to the point you can probably make like Gatorade soup out of it. You know, as my hormones grew, I wanted attention from girls. I started looking at all that freaky blue like content. Yeah, we're not gonna get into that until another video, probably into another channel. I wanted to feel respected. I wanted other guys to be like, oh dang, this guy is putting in work. This guy's a young kid, you know, he's going some places in the future. But I didn't feel good in my own body, and in that sense I didn't feel good in my own mindset. I didn't feel confident overall in just all life around. Because all that type of stuff was obviously like affecting me, my body weight, the way how people saw me, the way how my family used to call me fat boy or any type of weird cringe stuff, the way how my mom used to pick on me to try and like motivate me to lose weight, doing like these common, like, you know, you're probably a teenager, your mom probably made you want to lose weight, and she like did these weird little workouts for you, like got you to like these boot camps or like these weird little like I don't know, like these weird gym routines, hit style dancing workouts, 20,000 walking a day over like the nearest trail in your apartment. People made the jokes, family pointed out my way, and even the smallest amount of comments started to hurt and sting like a literal thousand blood paper cuts. The funny thing is that none of that actually helped me change, and none of that actually made me better in my life. Literally, none of that really like made me like lose the weight. Even in my mom, even my parents, or even like anybody in my general, like they said, "Oh, we help you lose the weight because of the fact that we do this with this type of like we motivated you." No, none of that helped me lose the weight. None of them quote unquote directly helping to make me lose the weight, because all that bullying didn't motivate me. It just made me feel worse, especially when you're starting out. You need that type of stimulus where it's like you need to like obviously still like be called like a dumbass or called like a you need to be pointed out at things, but not to that certain degree until like you're more advanced and experienced into that path. But I started going to the gym either way with zero gym knowledge, not even know what the hell hypertrophy meant, didn't even know what macros were, and I wasn't tracking every single gram of sodium like a periodization scientist YouTuber, I don't know, YouTuber, just like 1 gram of sodium actually does this when it increases your body weight. I literally just did cardio and lifted weights and just started trying consistently every single day, and that's it. Over time, little by little, I started making that progress over time, and after years of consistency, I built a physique that changed my confidence, just made me just what the normal average human being now. Instead of like the normal average sad and human depressed human being who's like 300 pounds and pre-diabetic, people started to respect me more. People especially started to touch me more. Not like that, whoa, pause. People started to touch me in a way because of the fact that people started to touch my saggy skin. Let's be honest, a lot of dudes already start lifting for that exact reason. Stop lying like you feel like you're not lifting just for the girls. You guys are lifting for the girls. And for the girls watching this video, I applaud you guys, because I think it's way more harder for you girls like to lose the weight and stuff like that, especially the way how girls are. Hormones, all this type of stuff, and all the estrogens be produced in your body, like your body's really forcing you to create fat. Just trying like, you know, as girls just lose weight and like make the fat put into like your like feminine like body, you're like the average like good like hourglass like ideal female physique, just like how as guys we have like the V-taper physique when we lose the fat. But honestly, it just becomes a lot more bigger than that, than just getting girls. A lot of dudes they like, oh, get girls and stuff like that, blah 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 blah, like red pill like alpha male content, but it becomes way more bigger than that red pill alpha male YouTuber that you're watching every single day. Just stop doing it for the validation, and you start doing it because you genuinely love improving yourself every single day. You love to push past those limits. Sure, the girls are cool, sure the attention is cool and stuff like that, but you feel happy in your body, you feel safe and comfortable in your body, and you can look people in your eyes as you look confidently deep inside their eyes, eye contact properly, as you genuinely love to improve yourself every single day. And honestly, the biggest thing that made me lose weight probably was my mindset. And honestly, the biggest thing that probably made me lose weight was some ultra secret workout plan, Mike Mincer dog crap training hit style workout routine. It was most likely my mindset, to be honest with you. My mindset at that time was just like be like a red pill alpha male type of guy. I'm gonna be honestly like listening to like the most like hard style, like serious type of hard style type of music. And I know dudes like to turn mindset to some like deep philosophical nerdy type of like thing, cringe red pill thing. Honestly, mindset is like really good. The mindset is way more simpler than most people make it sound like. You see, most people do spend time just consuming self-improvement content hours every single day. They watch the 4-hour podcast, the Diary of a CEO, the Primal Blueprint CEO podcast, random podcasts, more plates, more dates. And the problem is that these people overanalyze every single thing. These people overanalyze every single thing. They try to become philosophers instead of taking action. They start reading books like Marcus Aurelius. Like, how's Marcus Aurelius book from a dead guy from like the old back in the day, not even like back in the day, like ancient Stone Age times? How is this guy going to help you lose weight by his like diary that was literally made for his own journal? That was literally his journal. They rather consume that saying that's productivity instead of even stepping a foot inside a single gym. Meanwhile, the guy making the real progress is the one who's like acting a little bit stupid. He's like more of a retard. He's more like a person who's like, you know, oh, I see weight, I pick up weight, I lift weight, and then he just does the work ritually. That's it. You don't need to become like a monk meditating like 20 hours every single day. You don't even need to read 17 books about discipline. That's the problem with like these discipline books. Literally, AI is gonna probably like take over and like summarize these books either way. These books are just a waste of time, and like we need more action, and we need more like people who are like turning their brains off and become a more retarded and just putting in the work more instead of like trying to like don't get me wrong, working like learning all that type of stuff, like learning isn't like bad, but it's just that you need to maybe be taking more action more, maybe doing what the people in the book say to do. You need to start becoming more of a consumer and start becoming more of like the actor of your life. People who succeed at this is usually the people who look stupid at first, because obviously you can't avoid pain. I don't get why a lot of people think that, oh, pain is bad. Yeah, it maybe is bad, but that's the type of stuff that's going to make you grow in your life. People who are willing and wanting to fail every single day. People who are willing to put in the work and step up in that gym, those hard workouts, going to work every single day, doing that studying, going to school, doing this XYZ on your business, watching like, when you're starting out your journey, you was watching like this red pill content instead of like watching like some random like gaming YouTuber, doing that uncomfortable stuff even when you don't feel motivated to do it every single day. Now that right there is the real mindset. That right there is the real masculinity, quote unquote alpha man right there. At the Marcus Aurelius like anime profile pictures, like I hate those guys every single day. You see them every single day. If you see an anime profile picture, just like obliterate them immediately, please. Consistency over perfection. Okay, but seriously, if you're struggling to really lose weight fast due to the fact that you are having a mental health problem, then that maybe is like the problem right there as well. Nobody tell me that, oh, they literally derailed me or saying like bad stuff to me, like the bullying, all that type of stuff, my family, all that type of stuff. They literally derailed me or saying all like this hurtful stuff to me. And I realizing that perhaps what was going on as well was due to the fact that I was having a mental health crisis and a mental health problem. Which is the thing, if you're struggling, then you may need to start getting more help mentally as well. Mental health absolutely affects fitness. But that's only once you are ready to actually improve your life is the reason why I say, dude, just like get your mental health checked out and ready. Like, just maybe get a therapist or something like that. Therapists do help. Stop overthinking every tiny detail in your life and just take more action. Like I said, just turn off your brain, which is the reason why like learning and stuff like that is good, but there's like a huge like down drag when it comes to learning, because every single time that I personally learn, it means like this philosophical like brain rot red pill type of like mindset where I start like learning more instead of like taking more of the action. And that's not bad regarding like the learning aspect, but it sucks due to the fact that it just makes you think more. We don't want to keep on thinking, we want to take more action. I want to talk about diet as well, due to the fact that this is where fitness influencers start losing people, because a lot of people are either undisciplined, a lot of people either get confused by like the 20,000+ diets that are overproduced in the world with like the AI brain slot. Everybody thinks that dieting is like some mythical, weird like tricks and tips type of like science experiment, bro. It's really not that complicated, to be honest. You see, you got like two extremes online. You got the gym bro who just tries to get a decent diet in every single day, and then in the other bell curve you have the optimization fitness nerd who's trying to optimize every single food that they eat every single day. Okay, cool. They never took a break. They never go to like the movies with friends or something like that. They try and optimize every single day, and they try and be like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, this thing got sea oils in it. Oh my god, oh my god, this drink right here. And honestly, I'm gonna be honest, the gym bro, the one who's probably like spawning like this gym like bro split every single day, the 7-day split, yeah, maybe not be more optimized to be like a push-pull legs or upper lower, a full body. Honestly, he's probably more happier than you, because honestly fitness nerds spend so much time trying to optimize every small little thing every single day that they never actually focus on consistency and the things that's actually gonna make you grow. Like a lot of dudes do these biohacks, but dude, biohacks only gonna work if you actually are putting it in action every single day to make you lose the weight or actually make you build the muscle. They're always obsessed with perfect macronutrients, optimal meal timing, biohacking, dopamine, cold exposure, blah 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 blah, insulin spikes, diabetes, I'm pre-diabetic. Meanwhile, the guy making the progress is probably eating like 16 eggs every single day and just like eating McDonald's and just trying to like make the most out of it, trying to like at least like salvage his diet, like him like this salvage like, oh, I'll try. I was just training consistently good every single day, at least hitting their calories. So simple. And the reason why how these people are able to have bad diets and be able to still like build muscle and be able to lose fat and like maintain like a good physique, they just eat fewer calories and they want to like lose weight. They eat for like fewer calories than they burn. And you want to build muscle and gain weight, this is the opposite. You just want to eat more calories than you burn. And drum roll, the ultimate biohacking thing that ever exists: eat enough protein. Yay! And that's basically it, because the fact that protein makes you basically preserve more muscle and keeps your muscle more fuller, makes your belly more fuller. And yeah, eat fruits and vegetables too and get enough fat from like drinking milk and whole foods. Like I say, eating the 16 eggs every single day, the David Goggins diet. Take care of your vitamins, drink enough water. Stop looking for magic foods that are apparently going to make you lose weight. Those are not gonna exist maybe, because there's no secret detox tea out in the world being created, no fat burning fruit, no cringe anime training arc diet like some weird Goku 90-day no fap Super Saiyan routine. You see, fitness is just mainly a numbers game where consistency wins and basic arithmetic basically seals the cake. And that's the reason why people fail, not because of the fact that they lack the information, it's due to the fact that they're lazy and they lack the consistency. And this is where I start getting more into training and lifting and cardio, all that type of stuff. Everybody's favorite part about dining, because of the fact that people treat this as like some mythical type of gym. A lot of people, a lot of beginners think they need some ultra optimized type of workout by some like weird like TikTok workout scientist routine with like thousands of followers. And honestly, you really don't. Most people just need the basic exercises, the core exercises, consistency, the effort, the diet, the reality. And that's it. Here's something important as well that I need to tell you guys. Enjoy your workouts. For the love of God, enjoy your workouts. There are people that I talk to who want to lose weight and they want to like do all these weird optimization type of workouts, routines. They be like, how do I lose weight? Now, all I gotta say is, please, for the love of God, do not look at any of these weird like biohacking, like weird optimization type of workout routines. Please enjoy your workouts. Seriously. Simply, if you hate something and you don't like to do it, then just don't do it. You don't need to train 6 days a week, 7 days a week, 2 hours every single day, hurting your knees or hurting your joints, doing like these weird deadlifting exercises that are going to hurt your hips and bones and all that type of stuff. Most people build mainly great physiques and also able to balance other things in their lives by doing like a 3-day, 4-day split with only like an hour, 2 hour like less training, 45 minutes to an hour, which is common. That right there is enough for people. You know, you don't need to live in the gym like a bodybuilder. No, you actually don't need to live in the gym like a bodybuilder. What you need is to train hard, train consistently, progress over time. That's really what only matters. For muscle growth, you just need to push yourself progressively, overloading. And like I said, you guys actually watch my YouTube shorts, my TikToks, and my Instagram reels, which will all be in my link tree in the description. Getting stronger, increasing reps or weight every single time, focusing on consistency, and that's basically simple, done. Yeah. Here's the thing that actually changed my life. The gym didn't change my body. It changed my confidence. It changed how I carry myself and how I look at other people. Especially with the fact that when I started going to the gym, I started building my muscle. Like, yeah, I started building the muscle and the physique that made me get the girls. But honestly, when I realized when I was beating that gooner, I started to be like more of a lustful type of guy. And that right there was ruining my life. Helped me how I changed, like how I carry stress now, how I spoke to people. Because what matters more is that when you actually show, like you just have like that mindset, when you start showing people that, okay, this is how many years I spent like suffering, and I've been showing people more of like my growth, how I'm able to like just optimize like suffering, how like all this type of stuff that I've been growing through, all that blah blah blah, being able to improve myself, improve my life, and staying disciplined. That changes you mentally too, you know. Once you build that momentum, everything changes. And as always, stay safe, God bless, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.